every nobleman in the land wanted their own wind band called harmony music. And their function was to play for their dinners, for their parties, to entertain their guests, to play in the background, to bring a sense of fun and occasion to their wonderful homes. And it is indeed in this tradition that the C minor serenade was written. And it was probably written, well, it was written for the great harmony band of Emperor Joseph II in Vienna. And his band was full of supers. They all should have worn capes. They were the greatest wind players in the land and the highest paid musicians in Vienna. And indeed, the two clarinet players that played in this band, the one, Anton Stadler, he had the Mozart clarinet concerto written for him, so he must have been quite something. So I'm just going to play you just a few moments from this wonderful piece, because we wind players get so unbelievably excited about playing this piece together, because well, firstly, it's a serenade, not a divertimento. So the serenade would have been played at night. And there's something about this piece. It's not really for background music. It's perhaps the outpouring of dear Mozart's soul. Perhaps it was a little bit too highbrow for our dear Mr. Joseph II. I hope he's not listening in his grave. But you will, I know you will enjoy it. Let me just give you a few tasters. The first movement in the key of C minor has these heart-wrenching angular melodies. Let me play you one. Just these intervals, these wonderful intervals that just go straight to the heart, don't they? And the other bit that I really like in this first movement is it often drives forward, and you'll hear in the horns, they're often doing, and they're pushing all the rest of the wind players to keep going right to the end of this piece. I like those bits, I like so many bits, but I'm just giving you a quick tour. What do I like in the second movement? I like the tune. Something stuck at the end of my clarinet. That I use to clean it with. Anyway, I can't play the tune with that there. So you kind of get that falling melody with the little moments of heart pulling on the strings, pulling on the heart in between. So that's a good bit. That keeps coming back. The oboe gets that tune first. They always play it so marvellously. And then the middle movement, we get a canon and then a reverse canon in mirror form, and Mozart loved to play tricks and to do clever things, and the mind boggles with that movement. And then finally the theme and variations, and my favourite one is when the clarinet and the bassoon get to play together and they do these offbeats in unison together, and on its own it perhaps doesn't sound much. I'll play it to you. I promise you, when you hear that in all its glory in the moment, you will think it's just wonderful. I hope I've whet your appetite I'm so excited. I think you can tell I'm so excited. I can't even put my clarinet together properly to do this. I'm so excited. So do come and listen to it. It's going to be amazing. Bye bye.